Okay, this is the last page of the number 1/8 shadow test, and this page you can use a calculator. Okay, so we've got the table which shows the area in square kilometers of some countries, all in Africa. How many times greater is the area of Ethiopia than the area of Malawi? Well, the key is in the question there. Times. What would you have to times the area of Malawi by to get the area of Ethiopia? So you could write it down like this. Now, as you can see, there's not actually any difference in the multipliers, so that's not changed. The only thing that's changed is that power of 10. So that power of 10 is increased by 1, which means we must have times by 10. Okay, so it is 10 times larger, Ethiopia, than Malawi. Now we could have also done that by doing a division. So we could have done 1.2 times 10 to the power of 6 divided by 1.2 times 10 to the power of 5. 1.2 divided by 1.2 just gives 1. And 10 to the power of 6 divided by 10 to the power of 5 gives 10 to the power of 1. And there's no point timesing anything by 1, so the answer is just 10 to the power of 1, or 10. How many times greater is the area of Algeria than Botswana? So Botswana is 6 times 10 to the power of 5. I haven't included the 0.0. And what do we have to times that by to get the area of Algeria? 2.4 times 10 to the power of 6. Well, I'm going to do this one as a division because the number has changed from a 6 to a 2.4. So to work this out, this number here, I'm going to do 2.4 times 10 to the power of 6 divided by 6 times 10 to the power of 5. And this is a calculator. Questions, I'm going to use a calculator. Now there is a standard form button on your calculator. Hopefully you know about it already. If I type in 2.4 and then press this button at the bottom in the middle, it adds in the times 10 bit, and then it's ready for the power. You can just press the power afterwards. You don't have to press any other buttons. You can just press 6. And then you're going to divide that by, in fact, a little bit of advice for you rather than do that like that. If you do most divisions like this with using the fraction function, it makes sure you don't make any mistakes. Okay, so 6 times 10 to the power of 5, and that gives us 4. Okay, 31, work out this, giving your answer to 3 significant figures. So it's just testing your ability to put things into your calculator. Now, if you've got a live display calculator like this, what that means is that you can actually make it look like what we've got here. Okay, so I'm going to start off by pressing the fraction button, then I'm going to press the square root and type in what I've got there at the top, 4.5 squared plus 20.4. The only place you can really go wrong there is to sort of come out of the square root sign too early or something like that. Okay, and then we've got 1.4 cubed. Cubed is there, minus 0.6. So the answer is 2.9737, blah, 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 but it only wants it to 3 significant figures. So the first one is 2, the second one is 9, the third one is 7. Should it stay a 7 or become an 8? It should stay a 7, so 2.97. Okay, same drill on the next one. I'm going to start with the fraction button. No, sorry, no I'm not. I'm going to start with the square root button this time. Then I'm going to press this fraction button. Now the whole fraction is in a square root. So 19 minus... If you've got an older type of calculator, you'd have to use an awful lot of brackets to do this all in one go. And I tend to find that students make a lot more mistakes. Okay, so 1.39, and the next digit's a 9, so that'd be 1.40. And the final question, use a calculator to work out that. That's easy enough. 33 divided by 17. 1.94 4117, and carries on. Give your answer to one decimal place. So here's the 9 in the first decimal place. Should it stay a 9 or increase? It should stay a 9, because if we look at the next number along, it's only a 4. So the answer is 1.9. To 2 decimal places, the 4 is the second decimal place. Should that stay a 4 or round up to a 5? It should stay a 4. So 1.94.